Why do I feel guilty for setting a boundary?
I think it's natural to feel guilty when setting a boundary because just if we look at the surface level addiction stuff, there's been a lot of manipulation. Okay. Now, I say manipulation and it sounds so negative, but manipulation in this sense, we just understand as a behavioral tactic for the person to continue doing what they're doing because we know they're scared to stop. So a lot of time there's been so much induced guilt that the person struggles to understand, is this my guilt or is this guilt that's been conditioned in me? Sitting down just with your loved one in treatment is going to be difficult, and that's normal guilt. But that's where self-exploration starts. Like, is it real guilt or is this being created inside of me? For me, I've got an overall rule. If you feel guilty when you set a boundary, you're doing it right.
We've also been conditioned to betray ourselves when we don't set boundaries. When we then struggle to to not actually set boundaries, that's when you learn. That's what we've grown up with. That's how you as a family member, you also need to introspect in whether in your life or within your family structure, there's actually been a healthier way of actually being spoken to or being told no. And that's to not, like, again, not feel like you're being rejected and then therefore not actually really equaling guilt. Part of it is when we do set healthy boundaries, the guilt eventually leaves us because we end up honoring ourselves a lot more than betraying ourselves.
Yeah.
And so family members struggle when actually having to honor themselves because they feel like they have to put themselves at the back there somewhere because they don't feel important enough. So for family members, it's very important for them to also look at where they are actually struggle with actually setting these boundaries. Therefore, the guilt comes in. Where is it stemming from? Is it stemming from a now situation or is it stemming from actually old wounds that they've also grown up with?